What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another movie review on the YouTube channel. Today we're reviewing the brand new The Flash movie. Not gonna lie, guys, this was one of my more anticipated movies coming into this, and I can thoroughly say that I was very pleased with how well this movie was. If you guys don't know by now, I am not a huge DC fan at all. I mentioned this in my out of theater reaction. I'm not a big DC fan. I don't like DC movies. I don't really like the Justice League movies. I don't like none of that stuff. But I like Batman and I like The Flash. Those are the only two things I like in the DC universe, pretty much. Superman is okay, but that's literally it. Clarifying once again, I am not a big DC fan. I grew up on Marvel. I did not grow up on DC. I grew up on like DC TV shows on like Boomerang back in the day, but that was about it. So going into this movie, I was pretty hyped for it, but I was really sketched and really nervous that it wasn't gonna live up to my expectation, but it did. The characters were honestly great. Ezra Miller, I think, did a very good job in this role as the Flash once again. And I really think Ezra Miller did a good job in this movie. Yes, I know he's done some stuff in the past, but put that aside and just watch the movie. You cannot say he did not do a good job. He was funny, he was entertaining, he was enjoyable to watch. He's just a really funny actor, and I really just enjoy his acting style. It's really good. Obviously, Michael Keaton reprising his role as the Batman once again was amazing. Amazing. I loved his part in this movie. He was great. He was awesome, and I think that everybody can agree with me. Oh yeah, by the way, literally that song played whenever he was on the screen, man, and I was just jumping out of my seat. I was like, yes, yes. I will say the plot was somewhat kind of pointless in a way. It was still a good plot, and I still enjoyed it, but it just, I mean, he didn't really have to do what he had to do. I mean, he didn't really have to do any of this at all, but I guess, in a way, I would do the same thing as The Flash in this movie, to be honest. The CGI was all right. I want to say it was good, but it was just all right. There was a baby scene at the beginning of the movie, and it was just weird. It looked weird. Yeah, I don't know about the CGI in some parts, but I don't know. The director or the writer actually said it's supposed to be in the Flash's perspective. It's a little bit fuzzy, blurry, and that's kind of why the CGI is a little weird in this movie. So if you guys notice that, don't say the CGI is bad, because it's not. It's just how it's supposed to be. I like the two Flash characters in this movie. I thought they were really good pairs. I thought Ezra Miller together, just acting with himself, was awesome, and I really enjoyed that. The graphics were great. The environments were amazing. Sasha Calle was awesome as Supergirl. I really enjoyed it, actually. God dang, she's good looking in that Superman suit. So I thought the action was all right. I wish there was a little more action. I know it was pretty action-packed towards the end, but it was all leading up to all that action, and I just wish there was more in the movie, but other than that, it was awesome. The slow-mo effects, the running style, everything, this movie has what you want. If you're looking for a Flash movie to enjoy, to watch, to entertain you, this is the movie, man, because it's freaking awesome. The colors are amazing, and I don't like DC once again. Now, if you guys don't want to hear any spoilers, this is where you got to click off the video, because I'm going to talk about it just a little bit. So basically, at the end of the film, you learn that the Dark Flash is the one who kicked Ezra Miller, or the Flash, out of the spherical bulbs. I don't know what they call them, but it's when they travel through time and stuff like that, but he's the one who kicked him out, and that was the evil Flash the entire time, and you figure that out at the end of the movie. I'm not going to go into that very much into detail, but you get this very cool multiverses feel to the movie, and it was awesome. You get to see a bunch of different cameos from different Superman back in the day, an old Batman cameo. It was just really cool. A lot of cameos in this movie. Oh yeah, we ain't even going to talk about George Clooney at the end, man. Very cool ending. I really enjoyed it. I thought it all worked together very well and all blended very well. And honestly, I got kind of emotional towards the end. And I was like, wow, this is really, really good. Like, I just got emotional. It was freaking crazy. So we actually might talk about that George Clooney Batman. So as the movie's wrapping up, Barry wins the case. He's talking on the phone to Batman. He answers, Bruce Wayne, hey, where you at? He's like, I'm actually right in front of you. And George Clooney walks out in front of him, and he's like, oh my god. So basically, Barry is in a different universe right now, so it's kind of all jumbled up, jam-packed, and multiverses, cool shit, and I just loved it. And the after the credit scene is actually Jason Momoa as Aquaman, but it's not our Aquaman, I don't think. So obviously, something's gonna go down there. It was awesome. I loved it. The movie was great. If you guys do enjoy these movie reviews, make sure you guys hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next movie review as well as reaction video. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.